Hello, everybody.
Yes, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are.
Wherever you at in the world. It's funny. I know everybody. We were looking at the different chats. Everybody like Discord is down right now, so some people may be on today and they may not be on. But I guess there's complication with Discord, so everybody in real life are trying to figure out what they're gonna do with their life. Listen, do what you regularly do. So, with all the different technology stuff and some things going down, hey, it's part of life. It happens. So
That's right.
we will still we are still here to share the news. So if they happen to miss it, they will be able to catch the recording that we're going to be doing for today. So I'll go ahead and let me see if I can get this screen, this other screen. Y'all gonna see me looking up. I got a new thing. I'm trying to figure out where all my screens is at now. Oh lordy, here we go. Here we go. All right, so boom. Okay. All right, so yes, this is like excited. Yeah. Happy International Women's Day, Women's Day, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call
that part right there. Yes, happy International Women's Day. A lot of people in the space celebrating women. Definitely, we are of course women, but definitely trying to put this out there a lot more, especially with women coming into the space. There's a lot of people trying to make sure that we're there, but it's not as many over there that should be, and but definitely want to celebrate us for the ones that have been over there. They're in the background. Maybe you may not even know they're there, but it's a lot of women that are still in this space that just haven't put themselves out there.
Yep. So we're like, come on, women. We got some articles talking about today, even in regards to women and some of the things that's happening for women with whether it's NFT space or just in crypto in general. Because I think many times, like I said, Jessica, we are like always in the background. But there are a lot of women who are actually doing some things, but we actually need to be moving up to the forefront too, for how. Because I mean, we giving like. Look, I'm gonna say it. We giving y'all all the ideas.
Okay, though. We're putting it out there.
We're putting it out there. We need to get our faces out there a little further so y'all recognize. But again, I think many women be like, well, listen, and as long as it gets out there and gets done. But now I think some of us women gonna be starting to do some big things, whether it's in the crypto space or the NFT space. There's a lot of opportunity available. I mean, for kids, when you start thinking about the NFT space, there's a lot of opportunity. So again, women, let's keep going. Let's keep getting it. So that's it. So we just want to share that with you. All right. Let me see if I can find my screen over here. Escape out of this. All right, here we go. All right, let's get on to talk to someone about the different news. This free airdrop.
Oh yeah, one of the ones we claimed from one of free NFT that we got from the you can go on one of to claim. It's a Grammy Award. You do have to sign up for the site, give you like private access. So we like free. Sometimes even if you don't even support it, it's free. So,
yeah. and we have bought some items from this particular site. We've shared with you guys many times before, about this particular site. But again, it's a free item. Yeah, we're gonna go see if they still got any more of those free items over there.
That's right.
You think about what the CryptoPunks, those were free items at one point in life too. So not to say that one of these will end up being something like that, but still, you just never know which NFT is gonna make the big splash. So make sure you come over here and claim that Grammy free one. Okay. All right, Blancos is going to be having another drop. I know we've been talking about Blancos quite a bit. Again, graphics for us with Blancos has still keep putting out good stuff, and so until they start putting out bad stuff, then we'll stop talking about them. But this is going to be a drop that's going to be happening on the 9th. 2,400 will be available, and I did not. They're $39. Okay, so these will be $39 for this particular drop. And like I said, there's a lot of things as far as if you come over here and you don't own some of these, you still can definitely go to their marketplace and purchase some of the drops you might have missed already. So actually, just a little wing cap. So the hats and everything.
And especially even with this project, a lot of stuff is still going in the background. We've been looking at it. Hopefully, they'll go to some mainstream adoptions with some of the systems that we're talking about, other consoles. But yeah, some of these are more rare because of the number of quantity. Some people have been buying, like we've been buying since October 2020 from the Founders Pack. So still, it takes time with these games. A lot of the play-to-earn games are still building. And so if you can take advantage of it, you can come and buy some of these items. But we're definitely still involved, like you said, graphics and everything, partnerships that they do have going on. We're going to be definitely paying attention to what they're doing.
So that's a drop for those of you who are like, I don't even know how to do crypto things. I can't figure out how to buy it or get crypto. This is where you can use your debit card. Okay, so we're trying to make sure we give some value to people who may not even understand how to use their crypto just to purchase. So you can definitely use your credit card. You can use crypto, but also you can definitely use your debit card on this one. All right, so let me just keep moving on. Okay, this was another talking about the Web3. I know we just talked about this part. You know, making sure that women keep coming. I mean, and I think it's important. You know, I think as we see more and more articles coming out about how women are getting into the space, it's going to only make it even bigger and better. Um, Especially like I said, and sometimes for us, we're even just you know, we're looking at things like sometimes the technical aspect as far as, you know, whether it's a sandbox land game, we own land there, but it's as far as like creating your team to develop those different things and getting some systems in place for that. I think that's where the value is going to be coming in, as far as if there's tutorials and stuff like that for people who are out there who are looking to do to get into the space even deeper. That's where it's going to be a game changer when those pieces start coming together. I think it will definitely be a big game changer for not just women but for everyone within the T space.
Yeah, because the space is already so small, so it's already, you know, very small people that already invest in it, and so now that you do have, they're showing, you know, they're trying to put a lot of women projects in there, but like I said, there still have been women in the space, but it is minute, and then even the representation hasn't been there. But as you've seen, even in the last 3-4 months, there's been a lot of women projects coming out, so that everybody has someone to show and represent them in this space, even with profile pics and stuff like that. So definitely. Women are, we already know what you can do. We are here with you doing it. We've been doing it. So, so yeah, exciting to see, you know, that they just putting it out there, putting a spotlight on it. And for the women that are coming over, you know, it's life changing for your families and what you can produce too. It's like, and even the time you get to spend with your family now for the things that you are doing or the business that you are creating, the money it is generating almost immediately for you to even start up your business you want to. It's game changing.
Yep, it's big, really good. So make sure you're taking a look at these articles that are in there on those. Here we go. And this was Sandbox. Sandbox had the big partnership too with World of Women.
That's right. And World of Women been making some good partnerships. You got Barbie and I think that's some other stuff. Yeah, so they've been doing. Or is that Boss Ladies? Sorry, no, but World of Women, yeah, but World of there's a couple of things going on. I know that the partnership have been announced.
Project, the other one up.
So I was like, hold on, but yeah,
but that's a good problem to have, and we'd be like, well, is it that woman's project or the other one?
Right.
That's a good thing. That's really good.
That's right. But yeah, as you see, Sandbox also is doing some partnerships, and so there's a lot of money out here right now, especially if you're a woman looking to come into the space and you have some ideas. People are definitely, especially education is really important in this space, and people learning it and knowing the markets and knowing what NFTs actually are versus just FOMOing into stuff, getting bad experiences, and then leaving the market. That's really bad for the even us that are invested in it. We want more people to come and stay, not come get scammed and then have to leave with bad taste in their mouth. So education is very much key in this space, and seeing that there are certain people out there already putting the money out that if you do have an idea or you do want to be in this space, there's a lot of funding or grants for you to step into and be able to get some help and resources with that as well.
Like 25 million over 5 years, $5 million a year is their grant that they got. That's cool. Like I said, and you think about it, you know, as far as, you know, especially if you, whether women or not, whoever you are, and you don't know the space, if you can get some of these grants, you know, to help you get that jump start. Like I said, because again, I think many times when you're starting something new, and a lot of us who have been in the NFT space, there's still always something new that's coming out that you may not even understand how to put those pieces together. It's like we've invested, we bought the Sandbox land, we bought all the things, but now how do you put the next steps together so that you can capitalize on those? And so with Sandbox doing some of the partnerships that they're doing and giving the grants out, I think that's going to be very beneficial for a lot of people to be able to, again, when you think about it, you get Sandbox land, which we have, you figure out how to create a game on that particular land. And now that's another avenue of, whether you're going to call it passive income or whatever income you're going to have another stream of income coming in to you consistently, especially if you know how to do it. Because I'm like this, Jeff. I'm like, y'all just need to show us one time what we got to do, and we got it.
That part right there. That's right.
Give us some mentorship stuff, and we're like, listen, we can run with it. We know how to put the time in. It's not a problem being committed to do it. We will be committed to do it. So right. I think that's important.
Yeah. And also always remember, it's still so early in this space. And so some people are building out and you're able to watch what they're doing and see what's working. But always remember, no matter how long you've been in it, it's still so early. You can be in, we've almost been at full 2 years, but it's still so early that, even those 2 years don't really actually, we can still keep investing and over, even for probably the next year, you're still going to be early. You're still going to be early, just because that adoption is going to take some time and that education barrier. But all these people putting this stuff in place will hopefully help with that. And, 'cause a lot of times you can't call and get assistance and help with your NFTs, like no support system, no customer service. And so some of those things that are going in place, the more people that are educated in the space, the more it'll help for the everyday consumer that's trying to come into it from mainstream, because that is key. So, and want you to definitely have good experiences in this. So that's why we'll even report a lot of the news across all types, just broadly across the space, to making sure you're seeing what's happening as a whole, in every industry.
Yeah, and you look at this, their Sandbox land was a 2x2. We were like, listen, we got some land. That's good. That, but again, I think when you look at even the land part, you're trying to figure out, well, how big is your stuff going to be? And then when you start, like I said, right now, and we're going to talk about that too, as far as the Alpha Pass 2 season, Alpha Season 2 that's going on. A lot of different things a lot of different games that are now out there to where you can go on, take the time, and I'm literally talking to myself too, of just taking the time to walk onto some of the different lands to get some ideas of what they're doing and how they're creating these things. Because like Jessica was saying earlier, we are very, very early on investing in a lot of these projects. Some of the things that, you look at them now, they may be $8,000-$10,000 for the lands, but that's not a lot of people in the NFT space right now. Imagine what those numbers are going to be like next year, 6 months from now, next year, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. It's going to be mind blowing as far as you can be that person. Well, I invested in that particular land and I actually know how to develop. So take advantage of some of the things that they're definitely doing, and learn as much as you possibly can. We be like all day long trying to learn some more NFTs. All day long to try to bring y'all some more information. But it's fun. We enjoy it. So we really do enjoy what we do as far as being able to come over and talk about NFTs, because we see the potential and we've seen it for some time. And so I have to give us our credit. We have seen it for some time. So yes, I give you too, sis. Yes. That's the good stuff. So.
Right back at you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Immutable achieved unicorn status with 2.5 billion valuation. We've invested in wow. I was about to say Gods Unchained, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay, I can't spit it out. But yeah, this is the game Gods Unchained, one of the games that is also now on Immutable's layer 2. Let us know that Immutable is going to be that layer 2 solution for eliminating a lot of those gas fees. And so they did just get another evaluation with that 200 million series funding. And so this next year, they're going to be expanding out, hiring, trying to get everything launched and going. And so I know some things are already over there. You can't, maybe the experience of it is not so good, and some things aren't launched all the way fully that we've been waiting for, even like with the Ecomi. So we won't mention that. I'm like, we
won't mention that.
But knowing that these solutions are getting in play, they're getting more money, and that's going to be a lot of different blockchains that are out there. They're raising serious money, millions of dollars, if sometimes, like you're saying, billions. Are getting our $1 billion evaluation. So it's important to see where some of that money's going, what they're going to be doing with that money, what they're planning on doing, and just be prepared and ready for it. Some people are already buying over there. They may know certain projects, and some projects may not even be worth purchasing. So it's everything, no matter what, it's like that. But yeah, all this money is getting raised. This evaluation, like they say, unicorn status is 2.5 billion already, and they've been out some time. At least it's gotten changed. Immutable's been in the background. We've got some. Started even in June, if you bought Gods Unchained, you're able to get airdrops from Immutable. And so that was great airdrops too. You're talking about you'd be getting $2,000 to $10,000 up dollars in airdrops just for going over there, buying the Gods Unchained card, and then connecting to their website. And that was the extent to qualify you for the airdrop. And so play to earn games, definitely we were behind those, love the ownership, love the game aspect to it. You definitely in most games, as we explained, you can't own those assets. So this is one of those that we have been invested in. We still do buy cards here and there, to have older cards that have been out. And so it's been out some time, but like I say, the mainstream has not gotten there yet. So even when you see these games are still the same, amount of volume, that's because new people haven't come into the marketplace just yet. But it definitely is something that, it's other games that are out there have been succeeding that are just like it. And now this one gives you the opportunity to own those assets and make money in different ways with the tokenomics. You can even claim an airdrop today if you did get those airdrops. I forgot, my nephew reminded me. There is an airdrop claim today also for those that have previously claimed those. And if you ever did buy these cards, hopefully you did go collect to the Immutable site, because that was the only qualification you had to do, was link your wallets, and then you were able to get these airdrops that are going to be coming out periodically until a certain cutoff date.
So yeah, come up to this God's token tab here, and you can do your claiming to get your free airdrop for today if you bought some of this stuff. So just that's some more free money for y'all for today, just in case you didn't know. Good stuff. So that's good. All right, Stapleverse. We were looking at numbers like, let's go.
Yeah, we're waiting on some stuff. And we know the market is going to be, probably in definitely a bear market right now. And it is what it is. That's just the cycles of different markets, and especially in crypto. So we've been waiting for a lot of projects to start some of their feed toss mechanism, like Stapleverse. You get to toss the feed that we did get from buying some mirrors, and then also been able to get whitelisted to purchase, or allow listed to purchase the feed. And some of us definitely, have 8, 10 different feeds. and now you're going to go through this first phase. And if you want to be part of one of these squads, you got the hood, and then you have the pigeon squad and the poop gang. So some people want to definitely be part of some of those exclusive groups. There's only certain ways that you can get into them, or, and that's definitely in this community or in this space, that's a lot of people want to be in a certain status with things. And if they're definitely invested in the project, they'll work to get to this. So if you have multiples, you may be deciding to toss one and try to see and take your risk of hopefully being able to join one of those. But this is going to be the first phase starting on the 10th, and it's going to run for 6 days. And then after that, you're going to be able to get on the 17th. They're going to have a snapshot for the people. I believe a total of 60 people can do it, but they have to have all 20 feeds in their wallet. We was literally like, I know some people got 10, I got 8, somebody else got 8. And we were like, somebody else got 4. We was like, do we have it all? But you needed some to fill the other ones, like the subway token. So, but yeah, if you have invested in Stapleverse, some of those feed mechanisms or the toss mechanism to be able to trade those feeds in are going to be starting here on the 10th.
Yeah. So like Jessica was saying, we were asking all of our brothers and sisters, because as y'all know, we have convinced our brothers and sisters to invest in NFTs. We're like, how many you got? Oh, how many you got? So we are working on some things as a family.
That's right.
But it's going to be that'll be interesting. Like I said, and some of you guys have invested. We've been talking about this for some time now. Again, we're not here to tell you when you need to take your money. If you need to capitalize and take your money out, that is totally up to you. We're not your financial advisors. We just can kind of tell you different projects that are out there, that we're looking at. And then if you decide to go ahead and get in those, then by all means, you definitely can get into those projects. But again, you should be definitely in profit if you did buy some of these projects. And this is a time where you have to make your decision on if you're going to take your cash out or not.
That's right. And we've done our research on this, so we know the long term of what we're waiting on. What you maybe wanting to do is different plans. So always do your own research. Also, even in the event, projects we're telling you about, it's important to go do that so you can know how to find projects and be successful in this space.
Yeah, I think it's half the battle. But I think most people sit back and be like, can you just give me all the play? Like, listen, listen. We can't just like give you. You're like, okay, can you send me the link? And can you do it? I'm like, listen, I don't have time to just stop.
And even to say that, that's why even on here, we don't shield projects, because we can't tell you guys when to get in and get out. Yeah. If we call this project out and you guys go jump in it and you don't know how to go look at the market or know if something changed or if something on Twitter came out, anything that could change it, up or down, we don't want to shield projects when we can't control helping you get out of those projects. So we'll tell you about the project. You can go do your own research, investigate, see if it's something you want to follow the community or anything else, and then go from there. But shielding the projects and then we can't help you to get out and you can't get to us. We can't get to you. It's like, it's just not what we want to do in this space. More about educating, right?
Make sure you get educated. You will make a lot of money and you will save a lot of money if you take the time to be educated in the NFT space. That I can guarantee you on that. Learn how to get educated for that before you just pulling the trigger and buying everything. Okay. That's right. And then there's Adobe. Solana. Solana just needs to. Come on.
It's just a wild west over there still.
But it's working on some things. I know it's trying to work on some stuff.
They're setting up anything and everything on there. But no, that's how it goes. You know, when you get that, and it's not even their fault. You know, it's more people in the space that take advantage of that, and that's why you can't get caught up in that. You'll see so many projects getting put out there, and you jumping in, and it's not even a project that you should be jumping into. So when you see stuff like this, though, with Adobe and the access, a lot of people, a lot of kids even are using Adobe, or they're learning their drawing and their art in that type of app. And so knowing you have more access, because I know Adobe also has something where you can mint directly your NFT now, and now they're using that to now they're going to be able to be on Solana. So the more blockchains that they have is more beneficial to the artists and stuff that are putting out art, especially in those apps. You know, you get into mint to those blockchains and get into a different community, because not everybody likes Ethereum, not everybody likes Solana, not everybody likes GoChain, not everybody likes, we just keep going on Matic. And so a lot of those things have benefits, and they're going to eliminate gas if you know one of them from the other or whatever it may be. But so when you see that, and especially from an artist or a creative standpoint, you're excited to see that they're actually, branching out to different blockchains, allowing you to put your projects out easily and to different, like I say, different places.
Yeah, totally agree. Good stuff. So we will keep. And like I said, about transparency, I have bought some NFTs on Solana. Some of them have been good. Some of them I've been like, okay, yeah. But the same thing on Ethereum. So I'm not going to just sit there and say it's just all Solana, but make sure you're researching. Again, that comes back into the researching aspect of knowing what you're getting into. And like I said, even sometimes you can research and you can be wrong. But I'd rather at least know I tried to research the doggone thing. It was wrong. So that's that one. Okay, and then the huge alpha on VFriends. The stuff that's coming up on VFriends is I think it's gonna be good. Again.
Well, see, and then you say you got people on both sides of it.
Some people
are mad at the cost and then how many are coming out, because a lot of people in the space want scarcity. When they see 55,000 and they already know, that's too much for them. The whole mainstream adoption has not come. When you're used to seeing 7,000 or even 700 NFT projects, quantity wise, then people get thrown off. But it's like in the NFT space, there's going to be that different quantity. Some things are going to need small amounts and scarcities, even one of one from art people that come out. Those could be very rare. But some projects may need 55,000. Maybe there are already 200,000 invested in that project. And so those numbers also to that project success matter. So some people are mad at 55,000, but whatever. So if you don't have to buy it,
you can't stop it. So it's like, okay, it ain't your problem.
You don't have to buy it. Yes, that's right. And if you got some of the tokens from the VFriends or the book games, also from buying those books that we purchased, then there's another way by holding those in those wallets. If your number is picked, that you'll be able to get on that list. So if it's a lot of different information over here. So definitely, if you're looking to get in VFriends too, or we're considering it, you definitely want to go over here and take a look at this article to see how you can qualify to get in there. You see the only ones that's really truly guaranteed are going to be the VFriends Season 1 holders. And then you see they have a friends list.
Yeah, and rightfully so. You look at it like he's rewarding people who have been with him on the Series 1, very similar to what Artifacts and some other people have done. I mean, I think it's important that you take care of the people who trusted you or at least tried to took the chance on you when you were first starting.
Supported you.
They support exactly.
Like VFriends wouldn't be up that high without the community. Like if you feed the community, it's like both ways. I'm feeding you, you feeding me. Everybody happy. You feel like when you support me, you putting food on my table without even having to be here. I'm there for you. You there for me. So definitely taking care. And a lot of projects that know that success is about taking care of their people. Yeah, VFriend, Artifact.
The Artifact. So that's another article I can break down.
Good stuff on VFriends.
But we were looking at these numbers last night. We were like, oh wow, this doggone stuff is actually moving over here. I think when I came over here, I just want to make sure we got the right numbers again on book games. And we'll go not listed. We're going to go low to lowest as. All right, so these 0.7s ones, I don't know how they bumped up here, but the floor has been 0.42, which was like, okay. So again, here's a project. If you got into it when we were talking about it, you should be fine. If you need to take your money, this might be your opportunity to take your money. And I think, but a lot of people, to me, it's like the numbers have started to try to continue to move up. And depending on which variation of the frames and stuff that you may have, your numbers could even be higher than that. So I think it's going to be pretty interesting if people start getting these books and doing some and trying to continue to collect more and more of them. And I understand there's a lot of them, but if you're trying to get the Series 2, then that's why the prices of this is probably kind of still trying to climb up also. Right. Okay, so that's that one. And here's about the fashion. Fashion again. They are just moving and moving the run. I'm like all these designers, but again, it's an easy avenue if you're someone who is a designer. You don't have the overhead costs. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over, but this is like game changer for a lot of people who have a lot of talent, who are very gifted, who just don't have the capital to go out and get a building or to rent a facility to do their fashion shows or whatever they're going to be doing. And it gives them an opportunity to also to sell some of their fashion stuff that they might have just couldn't get into the regular stores.
Well, yeah, all that, and eliminates costs of wasted material that's coming out that people do, and trying on stuff, not having to do that. Especially if you're in the metaverse, and a lot of people are not leaving their computers, and they want to be represented by their avatar, or their identity is connected to whatever they have. And so, especially in this space with the fashion side, it's talking about an $800 billion industry that can be made, especially with NFTs in the digital side. Like she's saying, you can go create. There's different apps and stuff. And I'm sorry not to mention Artifact all the time, but they will tell you.
Sorry, you're not sorry.
Yeah, there's even for them, they're creating for their designers or their community. They want to be creators, and they're creating a line of revenue for you over there. So there's a lot of different things in the fashion space that are going to create a lot of creators. Apps you can go be learning, 3D apps you can learn, fashion design apps, and like you're saying, you don't have to now go out and just be making up that item. You're designing it digitally. And now that with these avatars, 3D avatars and whatever they are, they're going into the space and representing you. And you're able to put those, whatever items you love in the real world on your actual avatar. So it's connected to you. And you may have multiple avatars, and it is what it is. But it's definitely going to be game changing for the fashion industry in every type of way. For those that are creating, for those that want to put their shows out there, they can. I've seen some great shows put out that are in 3D that they still represent the model and everything, but now anybody and everybody can watch it. You don't just literally have to be at that location, and so it's going to change the game. How you even going to be able to shop when you're able to watch this? So yeah, it's major. 800 billion, like I said, or more is expected to definitely be pouring in or coming into this, and the people and the brands that know it are actually trying to step into it. Some of the ones that are understanding it, at least a lot of people are still on the outside looking in, but the ones that are actually stepping into it are going to do great for themselves. Honestly, yeah.
Look at that, all them clothes. I mean, they dress too. I'm like, wow, shoes, everything. It's like, wow. But again, I think this is really good, and I think it's another avenue for people who may not have the capital to actually invest into the NFTs. This is your opportunity, another opportunity for you. If you don't have the capital, but you are someone to create, this is how you can get your capital to buy NFTs, simply by starting to create. What if you have a gift of being able to create? Start creating, and I call it pajama money. I'd be like, that pajama money start rolling in. You'd be like, I sold that, and somebody else bought it, and they sold it, and you got some more money. That's going to be the best money ever that you will ever have in life.
Yeah. So, royalties forever. Like, it's on the blockchain. It can be bought and bought and bought and bought. You got your 10% royalty in there, and every time they buy it, like, there's not too many things you can do that with. So it's a great opportunity, especially for creators. If you can see that, that you can do royalties, that you can now collab with another artist or another brand and have, it's a lot of different things, even with the collab side of it, while it's allowing people to do. So it's going to be game changing especially even for the fashion and digital.
You don't even have to ask your boss for a raise. You the boss. I'd be like, I got a 10% increase again today. I got another 10%.
Oh, man.
Like, should I get that? Yeah, go and send that to me. So that's good stuff, though. I love it. Love with what's happening within the metaverse, especially like I said, the designing aspect is going to be really, really, really big. So keep looking at that. Keep designing if you are someone that can design. All right. And here's the airdrop from. Was this what? No, the airdrop came, but the reveal was yesterday.
That's right. It's still like you're saying, one of the same. We did get the airdrop if we bought the non-fungible people that we did get. You maybe were able to get one of the airdrops. There were 3 different levels of gold, silver, and bronze. And then, of course, depending on the rarity of them, you will be able to walk away. Some of them are up to like 1 ETH. So this is also the benefit of we had to literally like hold these in our wallet for the non-fungible people. We had to hold for a certain amount of time to be able to qualify for the airdrop. And then, like I said, these are some of those items that you can get from the airdrop. And then now you can either choose to hold on to them because you can merge them with your non-fungible people, or you can go and sell them. It's something that's free to you. It just depends on where you're at in this space with it. And so you see some of them are now at the 0.74. And so that's still almost a $2,000 airdrop that you were able to receive. It does have to sell, of course, but still, if you want to list it, it's up to you what you go list it for. Please don't go drop the price too much lower. So if you don't have to beat the next
You don't have to
person.
beat the battle.
You may, but I'm just saying that's how the price go down. Then the next person coming after you, and then the next person coming. And now we at half the ETH.
Yeah. Like there was no need to even move it to drop it that far.
That's right. And so yeah, but as you see, especially with the non-fungible people, these like can go to your 3D item, your 3D avatars, or your yeah. So definitely you can represent yourself in this space in different ways, and depending on how you're trying to do or what you're trying to do with your 3D models, it may be a benefit for you to use some of these branded items on your non-fungible people, and some of you may not want to do it at all, but we definitely are excited that we were able to get these. I did get 3, so I was excited about that. One of each.
It was another good airdrop day. Y'all be like, we didn't buy that. Nope, we got airdrops.
Yeah, and don't need to buy all the time. That's why I say, if y'all need to learn how to relax and stop FOMO into stuff, I'll watch the market and look at that. I'll be like, it's going crazy. It's the wild, wild west right now. You got people putting out projects, people jumping into it because they don't know no better. And I'm just like, I'm watching it, but I'm not getting involved. Yeah, we get airdrop. Yeah, just like,
you do, and it's hard. We get it because like we've been on both sides, but sometimes you be like, listen, it ain't even worth FOMOing in on some stuff. You be like, let it do what it's gonna do. If it come back, if you miss it, there's another project the same day most of the time that you could literally get into. And so I understand there are top-notch projects that you be like, okay, I really don't want to miss that one. Okay, I get that. That's a different caliber of get. But some of these things I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'll just hold on to my money and sit on the sideline for a little longer. So that's another airdrop. But again, and now that we talked about this one too.
Oh yes, a project that's coming out that we're going to be investing in. Definitely one of the artifact holders, space strip creators. I'm sorry, I should say. And so we're definitely going to be investing into this project. Love what they're doing. Love the generative art project that they're doing. So definitely looking forward to this project here.
Yep, good stuff. Okay, and then artifact.
Oh yeah, some of the stuff we've been mentioning, even with the creator challenge and the brief. If you have someone that's in 3D, or if you're in 3D and you can create different stuff, this is one of the challenges that has started on the 7th. You're able to come in. They have a list of items that they are looking for you to create, and then if your item is picked as a user from one of the creators, then you get to sell your item with 50% going to you and 50% going to Artifact. Now, there is definitely a benefit to that. Being out in this space and just being an individual artist, but there's so many people, you cannot be found sometimes, even if you're well established on the outside in-world artist place. So it's really important to understand that if you do have artifacts definitely tied into your art, you're generally going to sell out, or have a good chance of it, and keeping some value in there. So not to say everything does or anything like that, but knowing who they're branded with, knowing what they're doing and who's on their team, you're kind of like, it's a win-win for you, especially if you're new in the space, trying to get out there. You can come in and take advantage of creating some of these items. You do not have to actually own the item specifically. So go to the Discords, find out, go to the articles, read about them, take up an opportunity. Like I said, if it's you, maybe it's your child, who knows what it is. I know I'm gonna have my daughter working on some stuff, see what she can do.
I think I can develop something, Jessica.
Yeah. You figure out which app she knows. You better go start with Blender and the donut.
When I'm looking at some, I'm like, I think I might be able to create something.
Well, it's funny because they're really making it easy for you. They have a creator spot, then they're showing you how to take those files, create these loop pods. You can start watching the videos, and they're making it really simple for you if you just can go take the time. And I know a lot of people are busy, but they're also even giving you the the educational side of it to how to do it. So if you're following them, what spaces to go to or what Discord, and what Twitters to follow to get the videos of YouTubes that they're uploading. So they're definitely want to make it you to be successful and give you the right tools on it. But it can be game changing. Even that 50% artist, 50% artifact,
Yeah.
is that on, a 500 edition, a 1 edition, a 10,000 edition? It's just a lot of
It's
different
like
things
a
we can
turn
do.
a light switch on and here's the money.
Instant.
That's
So
what that is. Even with that, I know everybody be like, well, 50-50 split. I don't do. Well, listen, if I do 50-50 split
yeah. If they connect you with Artifact and
on
then
this one,
yeah.
I'll do a 50-50
Artifacts
split.
connected with Nike, like yeah, y'all can be 50-50. Y'all can do that 50-50 stuff, and then you won't do your one of a kind stuff over
Yeah,
there. You still do your one of a kind stuff, but you don't let this 50-50 stuff go. No.
you don't let it go.
So yeah, so that's just one of the things that's also still been developed, especially in the artifact space pod, the loot pods. There's a lot of different things. We've seen different doors open up from the loot pods. So we're really excited. Can't wait for the burn mechanisms to come on from the other things for the space pods. But this is another way to make money if you are out there, or another way to become creative. Like I said, if your kids, maybe you know somebody that's already an artist, and you can just show them this and get if they want to do it. As you can see here, furniture, decoration, skin, art installation. They make it broad. They're trying to do different categories for something for everybody. So it's definitely open to everybody, and the resource and everything is there for you. My daughter is learning cinema 4D on her own last year or so now, and so she's being very creative in it. So it's all about what you want to do. Some of you may not have time for it, I understand, but some of you, this is going to make you more money than whatever you're doing. So
Yeah, forever, like forever, ever money, forever money. Yeah, that's that's the difference. So take the time again. Like I said, that I don't even have time, but I'm gonna make some time to learn some of this. I was like, listen, this is like important. Literally, I mean, that's how you have to think about it. Like this is like a game changer, game changer. When you can get involved with some of the different things that are happening right now in the NFT space. You're gonna have to sacrifice right now, but I'm gonna be fishing somewhere around the world all the time. Somewhere. Like, oh, I just created an NFT, but I'm throwing my pole out right now.
that part right there.
Have an ear thing in, catching a fish. So no, I'm just sorry. Y'all see, I'm a fishaholic. I went on a fishing trip right there that quick.
See, and you going out of order.
Am I going out of order?
I don't see the announcement about the 2 clones.
Oh, it's coming. I got
Okay.
it here.
Oh,
you want me to keep going to that?
In there, huh? You gonna make us go back?
All right, let me go. Was it the Snoop thing or was it the?
Yeah, it's one of the Snoop things that they signed. They signed with the clones. There was like 2 or 3 of them. Huh? She was gonna end with it. That's okay. We could have went back into it.
I was going in with it, but go ahead.
That's fine. Yeah, we start. Well, first off, as you guys seen yesterday, that of course Snoop and Faze officially, he's been doing something with the Snoop Dogg on the Super Bowl. He showed his necklace, but now you see it's Snoop Faze. On this one is Faze Clan, but if you go to his site, he's now like it's Snoop Faze site, and so on there they also signed 2 Clone X's. This is something a little different, but. They sold 2 Clone X's over there from the Artifacts team, and they've already even made some music with it. So definitely excited to see, how people are still producing, are creating money from the avatars that they're going to have represented by Death Row, the record label also. So how they do that, is it one specific artist? Is it going to be multiple artists that they're going to have? It's really up to how they have their contract and what they do. So here it is. It's Faze Snoop. We officially signed 2 Clone X Artifact Studios. And it says at Zapito and Death Row Music. So some surprises coming real soon. What that means, I don't know. I hope it's something real good, but and yes, and Soup's in the space heavily now. Like you can find him in multiple different things, and
What
he
not
knows.
in?
He
What
knows,
he
yeah. If you're
his
early in the space,
even he don't know, because he has said he don't know. But his team, whoever his team is, know what they know, and they are doing a great job of putting him in the know.
In the know, that's right. If you don't know, so yeah, it's really exciting to see. That, but now to put the Clone X in there, also, and whatever they're going to be doing, and then with your commercial license, like whatever somebody else is doing will also benefit you down the line. If they're putting it out there and getting them known in any type of way, even in music videos or whatever it may be, with Snoop, and especially someone that has like 19 million followers, it definitely helps for them to be able to do that. But that this is a benefit for them too. It's going both ways. He's not going to get into something that's not going to benefit him on the same time. And Next and the connections even that they have with the artist with Nike and stuff, it's probably a win. and Snoop has been connected with Murakami for quite some time. You know, he's heavy in the industry, hip hop, fashion, and all that. I shouldn't say hip hop, but you know, fashion. He probably do got some hip hop. I don't know personally, but he listen. He always be with you. Be thinking, so I can't assume, but yeah.
No, it's but I always we keep talking about it. It's like the stuff that you have in your wallet will wake up and have a job.
Mm-hmm.
Like every day.
Or
They don't even ask for breaks. They ain't no breaks. They don't have nothing. And they just have go from one job to the next job to the next job. Like, oh, you need to rap today. Oh, you need to go model anything. It's critical. It is mind blowing of how much money is in the NFT space if you learn how to capitalize on the money. Because I mean, why? It's in your wallet. They need to. I'll be like, when I get up, everybody need to beat up in the house. It's it's time to go to work.
Everybody with the wallet, they be working.
So they will have jobs every day. But I'm interested to see what they're going to do, because again, I think it brings a lot of opportunity to a lot of people within the space. Man, this was interesting last night when this came out. We were on a call last night. One of the people in the group was like, "Did you?" We're like, "Well, hold on. Let's just stop all talking and interaction. Let's look at this real quick. Let's stop and focus." So
is it recent? Like, hold on, let me go see. Because I was like, that is awesome. Yeah, like you say, someone in the group seen it too. You know, as long as you're getting over there, you're learning how to research and do tips and stuff, and you're staying on top of stuff, and you even benefit and helping us stay on top of stuff. We was in the call too, but like you say, a lot of news can come out and it can be changing. Sometimes even at the market right now, it may not be doing that big of moves and stuff, but once the market comes out, some people are still picking these up to know that this is just part of the cycle. It's going up, it's going down, and when it go back up again,
that baby move when the market and everything. Well, like I said, I know we got a lot of things going. We are still definitely playing for people. We are playing for them, but at the same time, a lot of things are going on in the world that's also affecting crypto. So it's a trickle down. It's not going to be like, well, oh, you can just stay stagnant. Listen, that's part of the cycle too. You got to know, when you're investing in some of these things. And again, that's why we always tell people, if your game plan is to come in and make your money, come in and make your money. Because like I said, you don't know when things are going to go up and down. Again, for us and a lot of the projects that we're in, especially with artifacts and stuff and Clone X's, we're like, that's a long-term play. So we're expecting to know that the market's going to go up and the market's going to come down. So we're expecting that. But when my people in the wallet get a job, I will never know that there was a dip. I will never know that there was a downside.
Yeah, because we don't even, like you said, we don't even check. Like sometimes you check projects, but you're not even worried where the floor is or not going, or where, that's just not one of the projects that we look to do that with. Long-term generational wealth. We got monoliths, we got the pods, we got the loots. We like anything they've given us, we haven't sold yet. And I'm not gonna talk. So I told you I count by the millions. I ain't gonna be just selling my stuff like that.
You said you count by the millions?
Yeah, I be trying to sell. I just can't do it. Now the clones, I'll be like, and more power to the people that can sell it and making really good money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I'm like,
now no, wait a minute. Last night I was laughing at you because you were like, they only selling for that. I was like, Jessica, remember they bought them for $300 and they sell them for $30,000. And we were like, I said, how do you say they only selling for that? It's like
I was right there with you. I minted them on mint day. Okay. I'm like, I got my space strip still. Like, I get it. And it's been so. And then for those on the other side, like she said, if some people are flipping in and out of those, if they got it, they sold it. And they waited for it to come back down. They picked it up. Plus, they had profit. So some people do that. It is all strategic to your plan. That's why it's an individual plan. Don't go off my plan. Don't go off her plan. Yeah. I got ideas for my daughter. I got art and create. Like, don't be just going off of only what we're doing. Go off of other things too and what you want. So yeah. But I was like she's saying, most of the stuff that for us has come free airdrops, and so I'll be like, they selling for 15,000. Like, hold on, that's supposed to be at least the way that you get at least. Look, I want to sell one item for my I don't want to sell two.
Make sure of it, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to have to sell two. Even if you can get a quarter of it, a meal, anything, you'd be like, I just want to sell one item. I'm gonna I'm gonna let everybody else sell and be examples. I'm gonna watch y'all be examples. I ain't doing
You
none of
know, they're gonna be that poster child. We're like, look, remember when you sold for this price?
yeah. I do not want to be the example myself. I'm gonna watch y'all.
No, but like I said, it is like I said, when you start thinking of the potential, like I said, we can. I don't think we're gonna be wrong, but if we were wrong, okay, listen, yeah, okay, we were wrong, but I don't think we're gonna be wrong, especially with what Artifacts is doing, of how they can continue just to climb up and just give them a little bit of more time. I'm interested to see what's going to be in the monolith box. That's what I'm for the record, and I think I've said it every week. I didn't help y'all with one answer.
She did not one.
Figure that stuff out.
I supported the cause and everything. I'll be on the calls.
I'll be on the calls too.
She
I'll
be
be on
over
the calls.
there. She ain't did nothing.
They'd be like, does anybody else have any other thoughts or suggestions? I'm like, I don't even know where y'all are at right now, to be honest. I have no idea what you're talking about, how you got this other math equation.
She ain't did none of it. Ain't in the loop pod, ain't looking under the loop pod for dice, ain't nothing.
She ain't figure out nothing. I can't even make it to the doggone site, to the next site. They'll even tell you, okay, you got to go to this site. I'm like, well, how do I even get to the site? What's the site? What's the site name? So I have been supportive there. I've been there with you, but I have not been there with you. I'm being very transparent. I can't figure this stuff out.
I've been in your Twitters. I've been there, but like she said, yeah, and it's hard. So that's why I'm like, I'm just trying to mess with her on the other side. But some of that stuff, I'll be like, man, more power to them. I salute whoever is over there, and they be in Discord, and then you have the people on the Twitter Spaces, different people over there also trying to get it, and everybody meeting up. And like I said, it's a community thing, and so a lot of people don't realize even the power of community. I'd be like, I ain't been out and did stuff in so long, but I'll be over there with I'll be like, they're my friends. That's my people right there. We ain't never met.
You do feel like you're friends. You do feel like you're like friends, and even on the Twitter space with some of the groups, you could be like, okay, I've been in here a couple of days. I know I haven't contributed, but I do feel like we're like friends. So if I saw them at an event or something, I'd be like, hey, I remember you said that. Yeah, but I was the one. So if I ever see me, I'm gonna be the one to tell you I didn't get it. I didn't know you at all. But I was there to cheer for you. So. But again, we just starting off talking on artifacts. Let's move on. Land sale.
And just put that out the last thing because I don't see it. We will be going to the New York event in May.
Let me put it.
Oh, thank you. She had it up there.
I do have it up here for you.
We are going to that. So and then we can end without having to come back to Artifact. We'll be Artifact all day. So
this came out too on this May 11th event. So it is on a Tuesday or Wednesday. We were planning on probably flying in earlier that week, so we're not there for like a day or two. But so again, this is going to be a legendary event coming up with Artifacts Murakami. So we saw this like, oh wow. Just because my kids they don't think I have a husband. So let's get this on the record. They don't think I have a husband. I'm like, listen, I got at least let my husband. Can he get permission? No, let's book the flights right now. I'm like, no, you got to give me one moment.
It's just are we going to Sunday? We Tuesday through Sunday? Are we Tuesday?
I'm like, I got to be back at another thing. I'm like, listen, I got to schedule this to schedule that to get back to the other thing. So it's been a day overnight.
The date didn't just come. The date just literally came out, so we didn't know the date until now. So like she's saying, it got, and then she had some other things to do too. So trying to work it out. But
she's like, I will be going to New York. I am figuring it out. I will be in New York. I was like, listen, we get there Monday. We can go to event Tuesday. I was like, then we can go catch us a show. Let's see the Lion King or something on Wednesday. And I said, I can fly back when I do. So we got a game plan. They're working with me. I'm probably gonna have a one-way flight by myself back by myself because they're gonna want to stay longer. But it's gonna all be good. We're gonna make it to this main event for sure.
Yeah, that part. That part right there.
But we're looking forward to this event. Again, like I said, it's just because it's like Artifact. You're like, wow, is it worth you going to that event? We're not your financial advisors. We don't know if it's worth. We don't really even know. Like we ain't got all the full details.
I'm going. We know what we know. We
don't
know.
But we know enough.
Alley, we don't care about none of that. No, it's in a certain gallery, art gallery. We know they go represent. And they gonna do us right. We know that. We know the connections. We go to the status. So we're gonna be there, even if it's just the one day. There may be other things people will try to do meetups with other CloneX, maybe people that's going out there, but we'll definitely be at this to see it. Like even if it's NFTs, we also know it's part of history, so we like to be at things like that, and so we're definitely gonna be there.
Yes, TM will be there for sure. So. we're excited. We're excited about this particular event that's coming up. So again, just want to put that out there. That was put out there. All right, so can I talk about this one
Oh
real quick?
yeah, please.
All right. Now then we got artifacts. I watched for artifacts be on another thing that I forgot that we had something else to talk about. Remember, there's a land sale. I think we've mentioned this a couple times. We did last year invest into League of Kingdom. And I think I know some of you guys have posted about some of the money you've made in League of Kingdom. They will be having another land sale coming up. So on the now y'all need to check your own time. It was March the something I called the
Yeah, 00 UTC time.
so, but they will have a Dutch auction that's going to be coming out to sell their lands for their next land sale. So again, remember, League of Kingdom will be having it. It is right March the 17th. I know it was somewhere on one of these sites. So again, you can again. I still own land in the League of Kingdom. I have land in that game, and I will probably be looking to buy more land. I'm great. I feel like I have to invest into metaverse, especially for some of the ones that are still continuing to build out. That we, especially if we invested early on, as they're having more land sales, I'm looking to buy more land because of the potential.
Yeah, it's too much money, especially in some of these games. Making land, making money from resources, different ways you can sell different things. So, like she said, we bought last year. This is the next sale that they've had since the last year, and so we definitely know and see some of the things and see where the game could go, especially with mainstream. It's already on phones and computers, so we're definitely invested in a lot of things that's play to earn and metaverse related.
Yeah, so good stuff there. All right, and next, Sandbox. Remember their Alpha Season Pass 2. Remember, you can go on if you're a landowner in this game, or even if you're not a landowner. I think it would be a great experience for you to kind of go. Listen, I'll be confused. I'm gonna be just tell you. I'm walking up the building, back down the building, down the steps, up the steps. I can't figure. I can't. Sometimes I can't even climb up the ladder. Like the dude was just climbing on the ladder. I couldn't figure out how to climb forever.
It's probably straight, just walk. She probably only had to walk. Yeah. W or something.
What letter is this? I'm like, they gotta have a remote control or something that can just say up, down. I'm trying to look at my keyboard, move around the thing. So if I can do it, I'm quite sure.
You
and,
can.
and imagine I own land in the game and I can't really maneuver around, but I'm gonna figure it out. You best believe because there's too much money involved. So but again, they're going to be having their Alpha Season Pass 2 thing. So there is, as far as you have to go on, and the more quests and stuff that you complete, the better chances you have of winning the Alpha Season Pass 2, and also the 1,000 sand tokens. So imagine if you can come in and do some quests and you win and do some things, you can end up winning up to 1,000 sand token. So that's if sand. I don't know if sand is 2 something or 3 something right now. If it's 2 something, you win $2,000 plus. If it's $3 something, $3,000 that you can go about getting just by learning and going on and playing this particular game and solving some of the quests.
And also a reminder, if you haven't migrated your land, because I didn't migrate them, you can migrate your land to that new contract. They thought it was they thought something might have suspicious happened to it, but you can go over and still migrate your land to that new contract on the Sandbox. You have to sign into that to do it, but I haven't taken advantage of going and do some of the alphas, but you can definitely make money, like she said, in different ways. Or if you're a landowner, I'm not sure if it works the same as the second one, but she did explain more into
40.
that.
Look, landowners, 40 tickets per land, 200 max.
Yeah, they maxed it out. That is so. See, that ain't right.
You got to figure out where your land is at, because I have tried to figure my. I'm like, okay, this is how we're gonna do this one at this time. Okay, that's what I got to do. So again,
but see, they're going to max you out though. They're saying that they're only going to allow you to do that for what?
This is just to get the tickets. To you're trying to get the tickets in order to get to earn. So I get that part of how they're maxing.
Just
so
go hold the land.
All I'm saying, if you're someone who has like multiple access passes and multiple lands and you need to be reading through what the letters say right here.
Please.
Okay, that's what I'll say. So again, this is going to be this is running already. Now it started, I think, on the 3rd? Yeah, started on the 3rd, and it'll be running through the 31st. Okay. So be very, very interested for that. All right. So I think we talked about that. And this one. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about this.
Oh yeah, just a snapshot for the Murakami. Those that have the trait, they did do that for the Murakami Flowers whitelist. So these like a little under 3,000 people that have these in the CloneX that actually have that trait. So just to let you know, the snapshot has been taken. Don't go over there to buy one for this snapshot. For this snapshot that is over. And so Yeah, so just let you guys know, if you did have one of those in your wallet, the snapshot is taken and you are on the whitelist. And
Yep.
just make sure you staying connected with whatever's going on the site, or even some of the newsletters that they're sending out, to stay up to date on when that drop will be.
Yep. So do not again be trying to go over there and figure out how to buy. They don't want to hear no sad stories in the Discord. And y'all know Discord might still be down, so they really not gonna hear your story today. But the white this has already that has taken place as far as and I think the Clonex is some of the more common traits. Was it the DNA?
Yeah.
The Murakami there, and then what was the other one? The type. I could find out on all those Murakami ones which ones were. If that I couldn't figure out if MK Black was going to be one of those or not. So don't be saying I said that you was qualified. I'm just clicking
Yeah,
on some
it's
that
just
so,
some of them you can't tell, and some of the
yeah,
hair. There they go. There they are. Yeah.
you just take these off.
She's like, hold on.
Just in case. I'll be like,
Oh,
well,
just
she had
know
said
MK1.
she clicked on the live and said, I think that listen, I need one of them to be on there also because I have one of those. So I'm hoping that one of them is on there. I do have some, but again, these are going to
We
be.
got the low to high 170 ETHs currently.
Geez, that's just
So
a regular.
I don't know. Most of y'all probably was not going to come over here and try to buy one to try to get the white list. You could just try to buy the flower on the public sale, but they are selling for really good prices still for those trades.
I'm just going to look see if I can find it. I just have the Murakami drip on here now. Okay, so now
Okay.
those are the 19.
So
19.
they're still about 7 ETHs higher than the regular, almost.
Yep.
And some people do not know how to sell these, so I can't speak to each. But so I don't know.
Tell us
Something
how you
got
really feel.
so
I'm going to give you the microphone. Tell us how you really feel, Jessica.
I'm just like, I'll be like, how did they price that? Did they have 10 more, or they just have 7 more of those? And I get you don't have the $1 million license with these, but they said there's supposed to be something else that makes up for that. So they still made a lot of money. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not like they didn't come up in the win, but if they found out 100 could have been 500, and that's why you just don't look back. You made your win, and your win in that moment. Why these projects have roadmaps, they are building out to make those things happen. So sometimes you sell earlier than especially with them. They have their roadmap. They know what's to come, and they've been teasing about it. Like, we ain't ready, and I know we ain't ready because everything that's happened before. So I'm just waiting, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, we will be there waiting. So again, I think it, just make sure if you do have some of these, again, the snapshot has taken place. But as Justice has said, if you are selling them too cheap, because we are probably buying. So, but again, I think it's important, to know what you have, know the difference. And I think even like I know we've talked about it many times as far as them even not having the $1 million license agreement. I'm just like, what is that something else that they're going to come with? Because it's like if it's less work, they still gonna have a job. I mean, how much can they make without having the license agreement? That's the interesting part. And I look at even the flower thing that you're already going to get as far as being able to be on the allow list for that particular drop. How much are those going to be worth? How much are these flowers going to be worth? No, we don't know. They might not be worth a lot. They might be worth a whole lot. So this is one of those ways of them possibly giving back to you already for something for as a reward for owning that particular trait and knowing that you don't get the $1 million license. So I'm hoping that's what this is part of what they're doing.
Okay, they put more out.
So
see, it's our starter. I have a plan for expedition in May 2020. Top contemporary gallery in the world, Madison Avenue location. Exhibit World Clone X in the collaboration project with Artifact, my brother in the world. Okay, so yeah, so he did. I was just saying what they put on there now. So like you said, they even have it on there with the in real life, like some of the things that it's going to get you. And so some people, you can't get close to unless you have one of these, and they're making that very exclusive. From I remember yesterday they did a Tom Brady Discord. I missed it. I don't even know what they said, but just some people you never have access to come across, communicate with them, or have an in real life event, and it may be somebody you look up to for fashion, design, art, or whatever it is, and they might have the right connections. It's about who they know too, who they can get you connected to with. So it's definitely a lot of different things that benefit. So whatever the price is going to be, they have the metaverse world and everything that's going to be built out. So yeah, hopefully
can we get
it
some
does
events on
well.
the West Coast too? We do need some West Coast events too. So we just a hint if y'all hear us out there. artifacts. I know we could have something like in LA, like all the time.
Something. Yeah.
Hint. So,
Yeah, I know y'all did Project Vision out there. We didn't go to Project Vision. We apologize. We didn't go to Project Vision, but
yeah.
we would like no.
Yeah. So we would like. We would like.
But you see, we coming to Yale. We coming to Yale though. So
All right, let's do this last article so I can get people out of here. We actually
we
can
did
do
this one.
Did we do? We already did the time.
Mhm.
Okay. Listen, that's all we got for today. so,
That's
so
it.
once again, thank you guys for hopping on with us today. You know, we're always, if y'all can't tell, we enjoy NFTs. I'm sorry if y'all think we laugh too much. I'm sorry. We will always laugh. This is how we're going to be every weekend. Every week we come on. It's like I said, we really enjoy the NFT space, and we learn. Sometimes we find an article. I mean, you'll see me and Justin. We will debate. Be like, okay, don't buy it. She'll be like, don't buy it. I'm like, but hold on. I think. Hold on.
Cash and fishing nets. Just let me try.
Throw a fishing net out there.
Yeah, just let me try.
Let's see. And then we'll be back, and I'm like, okay, sis, that was actually a good idea. I'm glad I didn't go by that one. So, but like I said, when you guys get to see us live, it's like no, it's just we're just raw. So we're like whatever, but it's fun to us. And so you know, if it ever stops being fun, then you know we'll stop doing it. But right now we like have a blast every single time we come on. So again, remember, if you have any friends or families, please send them to whatsnfts.com. You know, that is our Facebook group. We will continue to put free information out there for them. So again, whatsnfts.com. And again, if you'd also definitely like to join our closed group, we do have that available. We'll be putting that link on our Facebook group too. So if you'd like to join our monthly membership, we do have that available. But again, free aspect, whatsnfts.com. You can always catch us on our YouTube channel. We're always putting there's always content there for you guys to go back and learn about new projects that we may have talked about on one of our lives. So again, we love it. We love what we do. And we look forward to, like I said, seeing you guys again next week. So that's all I got, Jessica. You got anything else? I think we all
like she said, it's great to always have you guys coming back. Enjoy you guys coming in, getting laughs with us as we go over some of the stuff that we've learned, especially in this space. But yeah, excited. Can't wait to see you guys again next week on Monday.
All right.
Or is it Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I'm sorry, yeah. Tuesday.
You keep saying that.
Tuesday.
You guys have a fantastic
day. Have a good one.